The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers wants everyone to understand the complex issue of the proposed Savannah Harbor expansion project.
Yeah, you think? We're going to show you. They are offering a public workshop at the Savannah Civic Center tonight. And here to tell us more from the Army Corps of Engineers Savannah District, Alan Garrett. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're weighing down our table there with your paperwork. Tell us what that is.
It's a lot of information, the result of a lot of effort on the part of a lot of people within the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers across the nation, the state of Georgia, and also our federal cooperating agencies who have been with us on this project for the whole time and helping us mold where it's going. So we have come to a tentatively recommended plan, and that's what this stack of documents puts forth. Tonight we have a public workshop at the Civic Center, and it's open to everyone to come and give comments. We'll have technical experts who helped put together all the various sections of this document at various locations on the second floor of the Civic Center at various stations, and they will be available to answer comments for the people who have reviewed this, people who are going to review it. We still have till 10 January officially to submit comments on the document. So that's the intent of today's workshop. The stool these are sitting on really should be a three-legged stool, because we looked at the engineering aspects of the project in terms of the channel depth, the different structures which we use for mitigation purposes up in the wildlife refuge and other areas. We also looked at the economics, which is the other leg of the stool, and looked at the vessel fleet forecast, the commodity forecast, the different ways that the international trade is changing and has changed over the last 10, 15 years. It's pretty dramatic. The last leg, and certainly not the least, will be the environmental leg. And we've looked at the impacts of deepening the channel and what will happen when the salinity moves further upriver, and some other things we've taken into account. And when one leg is shortened or changes, the other two move with it. So it's a delicate balancing act. And Tim, you've done a great job of balancing these books up here, because that's what we're trying to do. But we want to have the public's input. We want to make sure everybody understands what we've done, because it's been in the background, if you will, and we want everybody to understand the work that's been done to date.
And the port has really been an economic asset, not only for the city, but for the entire state since the founding of Georgia, hasn't it?
It has, and we look at it from the national perspective. Given these times, it is important that we have exports and imports, and Savannah has got a tremendous import-export ratio. From a national perspective, it's a very beneficial project, a good, strong BC ratio, and that's what we wanted to explain tonight, too. We've got the experts from the economics team from Mobile, Alabama, who did that work. They'll be here tonight to help address some of those questions.
Yeah, don't be complaining after the fact. This is your
right.
chance to come on out and actually, like you said, talk to the people who were involved, ask your questions. This is important. It's an important issue to everyone in this area, but who are you really expecting or hoping will come out tonight?
The general public, the harbor users, the environmental, non-governmental organizations, the federal agencies will also be here. All of those folks have their concerns. They've been addressed, we think, and if they have other additional ones, we need to know them now so that we can make provisions to address those. But those are the folks we want, anybody yeah. and everybody who's there, who's concerned about the commerce, about the harbor, about the environment. That's what we want to entertain tonight.
And everybody will have an opportunity to voice opinions, but more importantly, ask questions.
Correct. We ask questions of the technical experts, and that's where we really get to the meat of the work. In terms of the aquifer, we have the people who drill the holes, who know what the wells showed and what's going to happen with all of that. They'll be there. They can submit comment cards while they're there. We'll have these available. We also can comment online, and also we'll have a court reporter in the back who can take the notes if someone doesn't want to write them down. So.
Yeah. All right, so tell us where we're going. To the Civic Center tonight.
Civic Center tonight between 4 and 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And the second floor, and that's where we'll be. Plenty of signage, so we won't be able to get lost.
Just an open forum, so there's no speakers, so they don't have to be there at specific times, right?
Correct. The Colonel's going to make some opening comments and lay the groundwork, and we move out from there.
All right.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you.